Hello everyone, my name's Fred, and my team and I over there have produced Happy Home Hunters. We are here to solve a problem for both home buyers and estate agents. What's that problem? Well, users leave the agents' websites to research their properties more. When we went out on the street and asked what people, which of the following do you research when buying or renting a house? The answers we got were schools, council tax, insurance costs, broadband speeds, crime rates, flood risks, and demographic data as the 8 or so most common things. Now, most estate agency websites do not have this data on already. And if they do, a lot of it is sparse at best. So what was the problem? The potential buyers leave the agent's site to browse the other websites or Zoopla to get this information. This distracts from the process, and they may leave the website permanently if they find another property on the competitor's site. So the solution we've come up with is a portal that aggregates all this data from various different sources. Most of it's open, some of it incurs a small charge, but we would then offer this product to estate agents that presents this data for the users without them actually having to do anything or put any information in. It would be a small widget that plug in a little bit of code that they put on their website, and that runs everything else for them. So as an example, this is a screenshot of William H. Brown, which is probably the biggest estate agency in Norwich. This is an example before our plugin, and this is an example afterwards. So immediately within the property description, you've got crime rates, home insurance rates, council tax, etc., as a basic overview. We plan to also have much more detailed information on the schools, on the Ofsted reports of those schools, etc., as much information as we can give people, including insurance quotes, broadband costs, and utility bill costs, all within the property agent's websites, so they don't have to leave. And importantly, again, the estate agents don't have to do anything for this data. Once they put the code into their site, that's it. So it requires no extra work from them at all. In terms of the market, at the moment, there are 1.2 million properties for sale or rent in the UK. Dividing that between these 6,500 estate agents and letting agents there are out there, we're looking at charging a per property per month model, which on our lowest rate would be about 30p per property per month. That gives a market size potentially of £43 million. In terms of building the business, we're looking at signing up 130 agents within year one. That would give us 24,000 properties on our list and 7,200 revenue per month. Building that up to year 3, you were looking at hopefully a 10% market share. That would give us 120,000 properties and a revenue of £36,000 a month. In terms of competition, there are some other websites out there that do similar things, but none of them have the direct agency integration or the detailed level that we look at providing. So Zoopla has a lot of this information. However, for the estate agents, that means leaving their own to go to Zoopla, at which point, obviously, they can find other competition. There is a system out there called Street Check. They purely supply the data. So unless you've got some coders or go back to the people that supplied your website, it's largely useless to you. It also, again, doesn't provide that sort of level. And there are a few others there. Each have their downsides. Property Wizard purely gives you links to the website, and Find Properly is London only. So nothing out there quite has that level of detail that we're looking, and simplification to integrate into the estate agency website that gives both the people looking for properties the information they need, as well as being zero effort to the actual estate agents themselves. So this gives you a basic overview of the sort of things we're looking at adding in. And obviously, it's about us getting as much data as we can and being able to offer that to estate agents. So thank you very much. Do you have any questions?